They have a foul to give, and there it is as Pachulia knocks down Westbrook, then stands over him. They're certainly going to take a look at that.
That's going to be 3 shots. Hayward Workman signaled as a 3-point shot, and to me, that's the right call. He's leaving his feet looking to take a shot.
Will it be more than that, though? Just a common foul.
I liked what, that's a foul, obviously, and a 3-point shot. And I'm just wondering about that standing over him. Like, I don't think it makes it a flagrant foul, but it's a technical foul. And I'm surprised someone didn't come. I'd take the technical if I was Cantor right there. I'm not letting my franchise guy be stood over.
Jesus Christ, the disrespect to Westbrook. This has to stop, Joshua. This has to stop.
I'm with Jeff. It was a common foul.
Oh, my God.
That was it.
God, the disrespect to this man.
Get up, Craig.
Zaza.
Get up, Craig. Just get up. Get up, Russ, and move on. Like, why these players are just
Zaza Pachulia, though.
I mean, the standover was wrong. He should have got a tech. But, I mean, that's a common foul. Come on.
That is not a... He sized my man up and hit him with Ric Flair stiff arm. And
he didn't. It's a foul. It's a common foul. You get your 3 shots. The standover, that's a tech. But, I mean, it's not like he... I've seen harder, more disrespectful hits.
So disrespectful.
Nah.
Yeah. But, guys, welcome to the best hour of your weekend. Here you're going to get some of the funniest but most realistic breakdowns of sports. My name is Tyler Butler. This here to the right is my brother, my right-hand man, Josh Smith.
Yes, sir.
And this is Enough with the BS podcast. BS, guys, that's pretty much what we're going to be sorting out throughout this show, because there's a lot of BS going on in the association. We're going to try to tackle all of it. This show, we're pretty much going to dive into some of the travesties in the NBA, such as the god-awful New York Knicks, the just as bad LA Lakers, and the freaking robbery of a century with Westbrook not being a starter to the NBA All-Star team. But before we dive into it, as always, Josh, we had a week off.
Yes, sir.
How was your week, brother?
It's pretty good, man. We're getting back in here. A lot of stuff to talk about. Basketball's almost halfway point, so let's get it.
Yeah, I mean, I think we did NFL last week. Well,
last time?
Yeah, last time. We kind of dived into a little bit of everything.
Yeah,
but this is going to be NBA only because there's so many storylines coming out of the NBA right now. Around the world, Donald Trump is the 45th. Is it 45th?
Yeah.
46.
45.
One of them numbers.
45.
Presidents of the United States. Like it or not, he is the POTUS. I don't know how long he's going to be in there. Could be impeached by next week.
That'd be awesome.
But he's in there. I will say the march, the women's right march.
Yeah.
The most incredible thing I've ever seen in my life. Not because it was just going on in D.C. And not because it was going on throughout the United States, but it was worldwide. I mean, I think, what did they say, 56?
I didn't see the
different
stats.
places.
I didn't see the figures, though. I saw Rihanna was out there.
Rihanna was out there? Yeah, I saw Madonna was out there dropping the F-bomb.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Jesus Christ, Madonna, my child is watching. Calm it down. That's another thing we're going to try to do here on the show. I'm trying to dial back on the F-bombs.
Nah.
We might have to dial it back a little bit because we're starting to get corporate interest. Okay. You know? But it won't be dialed back too much. Because this is Enough with the BS podcast. We have no censors, but our listeners are growing, so we're not going to try to, crank it up too much. No. I always tell people this is a podcast for adults only, because we do keep it real. We keep it 100. We don't sugarcoat anything here. That's just not me and Josh. The nature of this podcast is conversations that me and Josh have throughout a daily basis. Trust me, guys, if you hear the conversations me and him have on the telephone, they are not G-rated whatsoever.
Definitely not.
It's definitely NC-17, but they're all sports related. But Jay, besides the election and the inauguration, you know, people hating on Steve Harvey and
An idiot.
all that. Besides all that, let's tackle the actual elephant in the room because
Okay.
we're kind of siding on this situation.
Okay.
Russell freaking Westbrook was not voted an all-star by you idiots out there that vote on NBA all-stars. Now let's break it down. The starters.
Okay.
Let's say in the East, it was LeBron, DeMar DeRozan, Kyrie, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Popo,
Yeah,
the
there we
Greek
go.
Freak, and Jimmy Butler. Congratulations to you, Jimmy Butler, from one Butler to another. So proud of you. But in the West, it's Curry, Durant, Anthony Davis, Kawhi Leonard, James Harden.
Okay.
No Russell Westbrook. How the hell does this happen? Go.
Because you have a two-time MVP.
No.
You got an MVP. You got a guy that's what are the Rockets? Like third in the West right now? Third or fourth in the West? And you're not a center, Westbrook, so Anthony Davis got that spot. So, I mean, who you taking off? You going to take off the two-time MVP?
Well,
And the team, and the guy that's leading the team with the best record in the world? You going to take him off?
I absolutely am because we're talking about this year. I don't care about his former two-time MVPs. That was in the past. That's not this year. Now, they do have the best record in the world.
Yeah.
But you got a representative from the team as the starter. Why not have Steph Curry come off the bench? He's not having a better season than Westbrook.
I mean, if you look at Westbrook, I mean, yes, he's averaging a triple-double. But what are they, like 6th or 7th in the West right now?
I don't think they're that far back.
Yeah, I think they're about 6th or 7th right now. I mean, do you have any type of realistic shot at them winning a championship? Not even just winning a championship, just a first-round matchup.
All-star statistics.
Okay.
It's an individual award.
He's shooting 42% from the floor.
Hey, keep it going. Dude.
He's shooting 32% from the three-point line. Yes, he's averaging 30-something points, 10 and 10, but he's taking 25, 30 shots. When Kobe Bryant used to do this stuff, Kobe, he dropped 40, but he took 35 shots to do it.
But
Or
he was
turnovers.
as an MVP candidate.
Westbrook had a quadruple-double the other day with his 10 turnovers. But nobody mentioned anything about that. I had to go and look at the stats to realize that he had 10 turnovers to go with his triple-double. No one cares about that. I'm talking about just efficiency.
I don't recall
Not
that.
very efficient. Exactly, because no one talked about it.
I'm glad you used the word efficient.
And you give me the PER stats and all that made up per 36 and all those made up stats.
It's scientific, man. It's
Now,
analytics.
how can you be efficient and you're shooting 42% from the field? That's
According
not efficient.
to calculated PER,
He's
which is
29
player
or
efficiency
something like
rating.
that, yeah.
If you guys are not familiar with exactly what that is, it's pretty much contributions out of one player. They mix it all up and put it into one number.
Clinicians, a career at Amedisys Home Health.
We got Pandora in the background. It's one of their free advertisements. I wish I could
Y'all
crap
slide
off.
this time.
Shout out to Pandora. We would love a
I
sponsorship.
know, right?
That would be nice.
No ad
She talking a little
there.
too much. Shut up. Get back to the music. Are we coming?
Okay.
What is this?
Give me your non-efficient.
Okay. Here we go. I'm going to give you 5 reasons
I'll
why
give you
Westbrook should be an NBA All-Star
Okay.
this season. And I'm going to get to you idiots who voted him out in a second. Really, this is for you idiots. You little freaks out there voting for freaking
Curry's adorable.
the guy.
Curry's adorable.
I don't care.
Westbrook's not.
So what? Westbrook looks like a duck. That shouldn't have absolutely nothing of having that man snubbed out of an all-star.
He's going to make it. He act like he's not going to be in there at all.
Starter.
The kids like Curry.
He should be a starter. He's the best and most efficient player in the NBA.
He's not efficient.
Per PER.
It's made up. I hate those stats.
Westbrook is number 1 in the NBA in that category.
Okay.
Number 1.
I hear you.
He is the first player, not second, not third, not fourth, not fifth, like LeBron like to say, but he's the first player since Oscar Robertson to average a triple-double this late in the season. That was 55 years ago, Josh. Name one team in the NBA that you can take away, not add, but remove an MVP, and that team will still be a playoff contender. That is the Oklahoma City Thunder. That's still in the playoffs. Only because of Russell Westbrook.
Yeah,
Number 4, Steph Curry, Mr. Babyface. Mr. Whatever he is.
Yeah.
Him and his little cute wife and adorable kids
Exactly.
that cooks and has curly hair and hazel eyes, whatever. Having an amazing season.
He's down from
Not
last year.
as an amazing season as Russell Westbrook. Now, he's on the team that has the best record in the NBA.
That's true.
But they have 3 other freaking all-stars on the team. Westbrook plays with Ernest Cantor and Kyle Singler as rotation guys. Kyle Singler, man.
Yeah.
How do you snub this man? Like, how is this possible?
Okay, you just said efficiency. Player efficiency. He's number 1, right?
Number 1 in the league. Number 1.
How is shooting 42% from the field and 32% from downtown? How is that efficient? How?
How's that efficient?
You're mixing and
Because
making.
he averages 30, 10, and 10.
I mean, that's great. He's having great
Is
stats.
leading the NBA in
I'm not
scoring.
saying he shouldn't be an all-star, but I mean, he's not efficient, and these PERs
haven't
and per
seen-
36s and all this other stuff.
Oh.
I watched the game. You said it a couple months ago. You said he's a stupid player. You said that yourself when he was blowing a 3-1 lead with Durant. You said he's the dumbest player in the NBA, and now you're leading the charge to have this man an MVP vote getting all-star starter? No.
Oh my
you
God.
still watch the games. It's like him and James Harden. Like, I don't really like James Harden. They get all these. They're stat hogging. Like they're getting all these stats, but when the crunch time comes in 2 minutes, they're jacking up shots. Jacking. I ain't getting no assists. I love to see their assist totals and rebounds in the last 2 minutes of every game because I'm sure they're donuts. And they gather all these stats the first 3 quarters and they jack up shots in the fourth.
In 63 years, only 64 players has averaged 30 points a game.
That's
That's
great.
less than 2%.
That's great.
Guess
Russell.
who's one of those 63?
Russell.
The guys who is not starting for the All-Star team.
That's great, Russell.
Shout out to Robert for those
If you
statistics. by the way.
shoot 97 times a game, you should average 30 points
He
a
doesn't
game.
shoot it. But
And you said he
who
was
else
stupid.
on the team? You know what? I have.
You did.
I will
You
defend
said
it. I have said on numerous occasions
That's
that
a low
Russell
basketball
Westbrook
like you.
is the dumbest point guard I've ever seen in my life because of his inability to not be able to close out the game
Yeah.
and the mistakes he made down the stretch.
Exactly.
That was in the
Turnovers.
past. This is a new
He's still
Russell
averaging like
Westbrook.
6 turnovers a game, but no one cares.
But look at that
Putting up.
starting 5 on Oklahoma
I
City.
get you. I understand.
Oladipo.
Yeah, they're trash.
Who else? Who's the little goof that always dances
Dancing
with
with? I don't even know his name.
Mr.
What's his
Dancing with the
name?
Stars?
I forgot his name.
I have
You
no
got Kyle
clue.
Singler. You got
Kyle
Cantor.
Singler. Cantor.
You got the guy with the
You
mustache.
got Morris.
Steven
Is
Adams.
it Steven Adams? I almost called him Adam Morris.
Morris.
They're both the same.
Okay. I
The
mean,
team
hey.
is garbage.
I mean, they had
Sabonis.
they had Jeff Green, They had James Harden. They had Durant. I mean,